Hello all signs, this is going to be a collective reading for the weekend of the 5th to the 6th of April, so Saturday, Sunday, maybe tomorrow as well, like the 4th being the Friday. Today is Thursday where I'm creating and publishing this. So let's have a look, all signs, all collective. We'll just see what's going to jump out here for the centre of the reading. Okay, we need something to just sort of jump out, or flip is kind of optimal. Oh, there we go. Here we are. 6 of Pentacles. So in this process of harmonizing, of coming into balance, and maybe this might be a good helpful tip of an energy to kind of try and aim for the weekend possibly, is to just create a bit of balance here for ourselves. Okay, I'm just going to see what's happening in around this. And so underlying that 6 of Pentacles there, we have the Page of Pentacles. And this is maybe a new way of being that we're looking at here. This is a high frequency, and there are a lot of high frequencies coming down at the moment, and I have a feeling that what's sort of anchoring in is this upper fourth dimension, like the beginnings of the filterings. The Christ consciousness has always been here, but I think there's more kind of influx happening at the moment. There's a lot of yellow in this reading now, so we're kind of upping the frequency. So this could be just simply about enjoying the high frequencies, taking some time to just, focus on health and well-being over the weekend, and just do things that you're passionate about and that you're interested in. Yeah, and also like this color green here, this is talking about the heart chakra, okay, and the red is also alluding to like the root or the base chakra, so really grounding and doing things that are nice and peaceful and calming for ourselves. Okay, so this could be maybe something that we are subconsciously seeking anyway, possibly, if that resonates. I think recently, or maybe just in the last week or two, we have kind of been going through these eclipse energies, and things have been, even though there's been high frequencies around us, I think we're still going through this sifting and sorting of our beliefs. And I was doing a meditation this morning, and something that came through was that when it feels like Earth's sort of moving through a fourth dimensional reality, or many of us are, and some of us are in like 5D, and there's still like 4D. And so basically fourth dimension is kind of when we start to feel more of we can start to feel the fifth dimensional realities and the spiritualness, but we can also start to feel into the astral a little more. And I feel like what we're kind of sorting out is like our astral dimensional selves, that vibration, and also what our higher frequency selves are doing, because we my personal belief anyway is that most, if not all of us, have selves or multi-dimensional selves that are kind of resonating in different dimensional frequencies. Okay, so it could be that maybe because we are becoming more sensitive and intuitive, we're kind of feeling in, or we're sensing these other aspects of ourselves, and some of them could be 4D, some of them could be 5D, 6D, 7D. Okay, and I feel like even though some of us might be wanting to resonate in 5 or 6D, that we're still kind of being pulled back a little into the 3rd and 4th D stuff. Okay, so there's this sorting, we're still sifting and sorting out, but ultimately we're going to be moving into the higher frequencies here. We're moving forward, but we're still working on letting go and leaving behind those things that are not serving, and we're still working on choosing and selecting those things that we want to move forward with. Okay, so it could even be that over the weekend maybe we just do a little bit of journaling. Could indeed be what the Queen of Cups is doing here. Maybe she's just, or this could be a hint for us to just in the next few days just spend a bit of time, if not maybe just half an hour, or a couple hours or whatever, just paying attention to your emotional state, your state of consciousness, and doing some journaling. And yeah, just kind of, I guess, journaling on those themes that we've just sort of discussed there. about what's peaceful and calming for you, maybe things that you feel you're in the process of releasing, things that you're in the process of accepting more of into your life. And this could just be to do with, you know, ideas, concepts, beliefs, even types of communication, and also what's resonant with your personal truth and what you feel, you know, maybe used to be resonant with what you thought was your personal truth, but now you're discovering that's kind of a bit different. Okay, so contemplation, and maybe, you know, getting involved in something spiritual, creative, intuitive, something that you like to do, that you enjoy here. Queen of Cups is a nice suggestion for us. And here we have another, you know, this is a feminine energy, okay, receptive. And here we also have the Queen of Pentacles, really nice meditative energy. Focus on self-care, grounding, nature connection, and maybe doing some work around the home, beautifying the home or something like that, just to really kind of help yourself to feel cozy and nurtured and supported in your home environment, okay? We also have a lot of red in this reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, yeah, with the Page of Pentacles. And also we have the red hat on the 7 here. A lot of passion, okay, whatever you feel passionate and passionately drawn to. And in our current energy, we're kind of, yeah, we're sort of looking at this thing of like, okay, yeah, we've achieved X amount, we've achieved a lot, and we're in the 3rd D here, you know, things are feeling, we're kind of feeling the solidity of the 3rd dimension. But here we are, you know, we're holding the metaphorical world in our hand here, and we're sort of looking out, and I think what we're sort of looking towards what it is, or maybe we are in the process of identifying how we are going to be moving into higher frequency dimensions, and in what way we're going to be doing that, and in what state of consciousness we would like to be in. The interesting thing is, in our external environment, we have the world, which is really awesome because this is about success. So the interesting thing is that, you know, the higher frequencies around us are basically our success frequencies that we are really just in the process of adapting to, of allowing to come into and through us, and so that we can therefore be changed by those frequencies, and to then step through this portal here of this nice combination of being grounded yet feeling as though we have sufficient freedom to pursue our fulfillment, whatever that might be. Okay, this is the external environment. So these things are kind of around us. And these could be talking about spirit guides as well. You know, archangels, ascended masters, light beings, and of course our higher selves as well. Really nice. Actually, I'd like to just mention too that this cape or this shawl here is kind of looking, I think it's alluding to this idea of flow. So I think that the higher frequencies are really encouraging us to be receptive here, as in the feminine, okay? And the more receptive we can be, if we can have some time out to be receptive, then we're going to be able to move into our own personal and soul flow, whatever that is for us. And here we are in our hopes. We're hoping that we can be adaptable and flexible and be able to integrate things as we need to. And this could indeed be maybe integrating our 3rd dimensional self with all of our other higher frequency selves, and we're going to be blending them together. You know, going with the flow, going with the ups and downs. So basically going with, okay, sometimes we need to be in 3rd, you know, we need to be making some nice food that we can eat. And then maybe we need to be, like, if we're doing a meditation or we're just in the higher realms, meditating with our higher self or with our spirit guides, then we're in a different realm, aren't we? And then we need to come back down sort of into the physical. After that, we're doing our breath work, and we're kind of grounding, you know, coming into the body, because we do need to remember that we, with this red here, this is a reminder to remember that we are, as we move up in ascension, we are embodying the higher frequencies. So that's a combination of the spiritual and the physical together. Okay. And here we have beautiful outcome is the Hierophant. And, you know, I mean, maybe by the end of the weekend, we're all going to be feeling like a Hierophant. Not necessarily, but this Hierophant is a beautiful It's a very spiritual card, okay? It can be talking about traditions, but I think for us this is about, you know, allowing the higher frequencies to filter in so that we can really kind of start to feel them in our physical, our body, our energy body, our emotional body, mental body, spiritual body, okay? And then we are kind of moving forward and carrying that higher consciousness. And a little meditation I did this morning was also kind of around this theme of unconditional love. You know, so maybe we're going to be embodying this vibration of unconditional love more so. It's interesting that we have 2 here, and here we have the 2, but we have the 1. So I feel like this is talking about duality here, and here we have the non-duality. So maybe we're going to be coming into, as we go up in frequency, the states of consciousness become more like non-duality. Okay. It takes a fairly high level of consciousness, awareness, and spiritual, you know, evolution to be able to live constantly in non-duality, because we are faced with third dimension and we are dealing with a whole lot of stuff, okay? But the more we can embody or experience non-duality in meditation and in how we live and in our attitudes towards others, in treating people with unconditional positive regard, okay, without kind of avoiding judgment and us and them mentalities, the more we can sort of come into unification, even within ourselves, the more likely we are going to be able to emit that and to express that outwards, and for other people to feel the effects of that as well. So maybe this is about, you know, doing some meditation, which is, or maybe looking into this concept of non-duality, okay, which could be a theme for the weekend during our meditations. But I think meditation, we definitely have some divine feminine energy. I think, you know, meditation could be a thing to do on the weekend. I just realised 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands here. So we have 2 2s, which is interesting. The Hierophant is a 5. We also had we had a 6 and a 7. Yep. Okay, let's grab an energy here from the Angel Tarot. And also, you know, you also during your meditations may like to tap into, of course, the Archangels, Ascended Masters, and any other light being collectives that you feel resonant with. Just maybe give yourself an hour and touch on, you know, those 3 areas and just see what comes up. Do some drawing or something. Ace of Pentacles. New beginning, new way of embodying something. And this is an angelic being here. This is quite nice, isn't it? An angel or a fairy. The influx of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So maybe this could be an important document, e.g. writing out your personal journal, writing down some statements about who what spirit guides, archangels, and light beings and ascended masters you feel particularly resonant with. And even as you drop it and focus on your breathing, there may be certain names of, you know, these beings or masters that come into your mind here. Okay, let's grab another one. 10 of Swords. Okay, the end of a difficult situation. So if you've been feeling the push and the pull of these eclipse energies, maybe things are going to even out a little bit and things are going to start to sort of just settle. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction even. So that could be interesting. Maybe you're letting go of something that's no longer serving you. I'd also just like to finish off. Let's grab one of these Blue Angel Oracle cards, because these are really gorgeous images on here. Yeah. So let's grab one of these. But 6, definitely harmonization, okay? Coming into greater harmony. And that could even be, you know, coming into greater harmony with your higher self as well. But, you know, also about allowing ourselves to receive that divine love from Source. Manifestation. Interesting. That was like a giant piece of gold there. Okay. So, you know, we are supposedly entering the golden age. So maybe we are indeed starting to manifest that. And there's lots of yellow in this reading. Let me just pause for a moment and find this. So the key word for manifestation is wealth. This card signifies a deep desire for wealth and abundance on all levels, including spiritual and material wealth. Doors previously closed now open, as do fresh opportunities. You are building solid foundations for future creation and expansion in all areas of your life. Stay focused on your goals, be mindful of all around you, and more importantly, be mindful of the guidance that arises from within. Let your inner wisdom and light be your guide. You are, and this is a small poem underneath, or you are what your deep driving desire is. As your desire is, so is your will. As your will is, so is your deed. As your deed is, so is your destiny. So there we go. That is awesome. I really love the gold. We have lots of gold in this reading. So, not to mention the gold coins here. And we also had this is actually the Ace of Earth, which is a, golden pentacle. Yeah. So I hope that's been helpful, all signs. That was our little collective reading for this weekend. Have a great day, a fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.